and Kilifi County. So far, so good. We have our eyes. Now, that's just a split screen of 4 places. We told you 360. Today, we are doing around 45. We are not yet done. Yeah, we've moved. 390
constituencies, 47 counties. All eyes are there to ensure that you're properly briefed on what is happening. By the way, there was a gunfight last night at Eldas. Wow, there you go. That is Aisha, Katana, Jumwa, Karisa. Those are her names. 4 of them voting in Kilifi. The UDA candidate voting. Of course, we expect the other candidates to also be streaming in. We shall be showing you the pictures. These are persons of interest in one way or another because of how stiff the competition is in some of these constituencies. You go to Murang'a County, you have 4 Irongos and 1 Mbai. Fighting out for the position of governor in Murang'a County. Probably Jen now can prepare to take us through the jargons of the election. Yeah.
Now, we will be getting to the jargons in just a bit, but as you can see on your screen, that is just a clear run-through of the election process in itself once you get there. But just to remind you so that you know when you get there, you have all the information you need. Of course, polling stations officially opened at 6 a.m. and as we have mentioned, they will be staying open until 5 p.m. today, after which they will close the process of allowing voters to come in. The next step is that you are supposed to show up at these polling stations with either your national ID or your passport for identification. Once you have presented that, they go on to identify you electronically using the KIMS kits that are available at each and every polling station. Now, once they have done with that, they are also going to issue with 6 stamped, again, emphasizing on them being stamped ballot papers. 6 of them for the 6 elective posts.
Aisha Jumwa?
Yes, and as you can see, there's an official that will be guiding each and every Kenyan once they get to the step of depositing these ballot papers to their respective ballot boxes.
And maybe this reduces now on the stray ballot thing.
Yes.
Because most of the people will now put the ballot papers where they should be. What we're not too sure about is about the spoiled ballot papers. And I hope the IEBC has done enough civic education as we have, because we've also been assisting them in terms of how to mark your ballot properly so it doesn't end up as a spoiled ballot.
Yes.
And the case of spoiled votes really took center stage in 2017 presidential court petition. We all remember there was a big number of spoiled votes which was contested, and even CJ Maraga asked a very funny question. It was simple per se, but even the landed friends could not understand how it worked. So to avoid such kind of queries or questionable situations in future, it's important that IEBC officials are there to help you drop each and every paper in the correct box. So I think, as you've said, Kyoria, is to reduce.
And I think the point you're talking about, these spoiled ballot papers and stray ballots, was posed to Senior Counsel Paul Mwite by Chief Justice Emeritus David Maraga. And the stuttering that came from Senior Counsel Paul Mwite was evidence things were going to be thick at that point. We had more than 500,000 spoiled votes, in that election, that very particular time. But it is important then, as we go to the polling booths, that you mark your ballot paper correctly. It is either by a tick or an X. Now, I saw something on Facebook yesterday, some very nasty jokes of you go, if you like me, you put a tick. If you don't like me, you put an X. Or you can still vote for your favorite candidate with a tick, but when you get to my picture, you put an X. That is political chicanery, if I were to call it that way. That's political chicanery. There's only one mark in that ballot paper, and that mark is for your candidate, the candidate you want to vote. That's why you should put the mark. And there's a box. So you either tick or put an X on the candidate that you like, on the candidate that you are voting for. So do not put another mark anywhere on that ballot paper except on the box